Welcome to CBS This Morning. As you wake up in the West, we have breaking news for you on the coronavirus outbreak. You are looking right now at the Costa Smeralda. That's an Italian cruise ship docked just north of Rome. Around 6,000 passengers, 114 of them Americans, are now being held on board this morning because of fears that a passenger from China has coronavirus.
Italian media reported a short time ago that preliminary tests found no signs of the potentially deadly illness, but samples are being sent for further testing. Carter Evans is at an air reserve base near Los Angeles, where nearly 200 Americans who were evacuated from Wuhan, the epicenter of the deadly outbreak, landed yesterday. Carter, what do we know about possible coronavirus patients on that ship?
The passenger in question arrived in Italy from Hong Kong last week and boarded the Costa Smeralda. Now health officials are trying to determine if the 54-year-old woman has the flu or the coronavirus.
Video obtained by CBS News from on board the Costa Smeralda shows passengers patiently waiting for results on whether a fellow traveler has been infected with the deadly coronavirus. Health officials say a Chinese national on board came down with a fever and started experiencing breathing problems. Before docking back in Italy, the ship visited one port in France and two in Spain. It's not clear whether health officials are concerned about the transmission of the virus there. Passenger Mike Luigi.
It's pretty normal on board. I mean, we can just move around. We don't have to stay in our cabin.
To celebrate the Lunar New Year, millions of Chinese nationals are traveling throughout the globe. Luigi estimates that 1 in 7 passengers on the cruise ship come from China.
And I'm not stressed, and I don't see any person stressed. Just like, okay, we wait and see what happens. The communication is good.
Back in Southern California, a group of nearly 200 evacuees from China are being monitored for the disease.
Did you have any high-risk individuals on the flight?
There were no individuals that responded to the questions indicating that they were high risk. We're reassessing that now.
The CDC's reassessment includes nasal swabs and blood tests, but some Americans were left behind in Wuhan and remain fearful.
She told me that they got through several of the screenings, got their tickets, got through the medical check, and then I got a message that says it's a no-go.
James Dickey's ex-wife and 8-year-old daughter were told they were bound for the U.S. on the only flight out of Wuhan. But because his daughter didn't have her passport, they were denied entry at the last minute.
I just felt so defeated at that point, and it sort of felt like both countries had let me down. How's a father supposed to feel when his daughter's in harm's way?
The Red Cross is standing by in case any cruise ship passengers need to be transferred to the hospital. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization is meeting to try to determine if this should be considered a global health emergency.
It's concerning, Carter. Thank you very much.